I'm the one with the microphone. You can't stop me. Unless one of you can reach through the screen and grab the microphone out of my hands, which some of you might be able to. Unclear. If you can reach through the screen and rip the microphone out of my hands, donate and let me know so I can get ready and jump out of the way, perhaps. All right, I think we are almost ready. We've got that ready. All right, it is time now for everyone's favorite game based on a movie starring Pierce Brosnan played on a Nintendo console. Right? No, it's not. I'm wrong. I thought we moved on more. I am so good at this, though. Sorry, it's time for some other game called Vigilance that I really like. It's run by Fireman. It's going to be great. Take it away.
Hello everyone, my name is Fireman and I'm going to play the Golden Eye Killer on PC for you today. That's how it was advertised and you will see that that's exactly what it is. We're going to be playing on Rookie because Veteran and Elite are almost impossible to play in this game. So we're part of a secret organization. We have several main characters to choose from, but we're going to stick with Hex because speed. It says he has speed and armor, so that's what we will pick. He also has a very fine jawline. So this is going to be the first level, and we will get several objectives each level that we need to complete.
Cool, this rocks.
Which is what we'll do. So we'll pick up that disc. That's objective number 1. And now we're just going to go through the level as fast as possible. As the game is based on objectives, the only important thing you need to do is complete the objectives before the end of the level. Otherwise you'll fail the level even if you reach the ending. So any percent would actually be just running to the end and failing the mission, but that's not that's not completing the game because you still have 10 missions to go. As you can see, there's blood decals on the body, which is quite interesting for that time because this game is from 1989, which is quite a long time ago. You could possibly tell it's quite old. Let's shoot that guy in the face, and then we are going to skip the entire level by jumping over this little gap here. That brings us to the end, but now we're going to backtrack by Spider-Maning up this wall, which will put us on top of the building. Now remember that we need to complete certain objectives to finish the level. So we saw the end of the level, but we still need to actually collect a bomb, blow up our satellite, and then we have to go down an elevator and find the exit.
Yeah, piece of cake.
I didn't pick it up. There we go. Now we hope that someone will open that door for us. Doesn't look like it. No, they're all stuck back here. Oh god, I'm on really low health here. I'm going to make a safety save already. So luckily you can save whenever you want. I can get shot here by that sniper or the other sniper, and then I'll be dead. Okay, this is good enough.
They almost wasted me that time.
You can also hear great voice lines from these characters. They all have very distinct voice lines, and they're all very repetitive. So you'll hear them a lot. So if you want to, you can chat along with him when he says cool, awesome, or they almost wasted me that time. So here we're going to do another ledge one. So you one off, but you can still jump because you still have one jump cached, well, something like that. But you can keep jumping as long as you touch something. And now we need to blow up this radar. This is how you blow things up. It's going to explode above our heads, but we won't feel any damage. Now some guy is going to come in from another dimension, give us a red keycard so we can take the elevator down. And now is a good time for donations while we wait for this very slow elevator, if you have any.
Alright, we do. Bro Chuck sends $50 and says, love what you do, keep it up. Halo Fandango says, I love SGDQ and AGDQ and watching all of the runs gives me so much joy. Seeing the power of video games change lives is just so awesome. Halo is also my favorite series, so let's get those donations coming for the Halo 3 bonus game.
Yeah, thank you.
Anonymous also sends $25 and says, awful block, best block.
That's true.
Sorry, there you go.
That's fine. We're just about to end the level, so I'm going to save because this game can crash at any time. Usually during loading a new level. This is not a crash, by the way. You will see it get stuck.
Cool,
that's just how the game functions. So that's okay. So this wasn't a crash yet. So in this level we have to go out of bounds, which is what we do now. But here's the cooler thing. We're going to go double out of bounds. Because we're out of bounds now, there's invisible walls all around us. But there's a little gap here that will let us go out of bounds again. Let's see, where am I? Okay. And that means we're double out of bounds now. And now we're going to complete objectives from outside the level. So you have to pull all these levers. Normally you have to walk through the entire level and get them from the inside. But we can just skip all that by touching them from the outside. And something even cooler that we can do and that we have to do is shoot this guy in the foot. Because he drops a key card we need. And now we're going to jump. Save, load, and that we're going to do that 3 times. So there's some more time for donations now, if you have any.
All right, we do. Here we go. Vagrant Wastrel sends $10 and says, "It is time that Awful Block gets the recognition that it deserves. Schedule it during prime time in the future."
Couldn't agree more.
Miggy also sends $10 and says, "As a European, I always love to wake up during the Awful Block. It's so good to see the runners and how much they appreciate these quirky games. All love to the runners, the commentators, and all the GDQ staff. Keep up the good work. All the best from Austria."
Yeah, just keep them coming for now. I'm just going to pull a few more levers from outside of the level.
All right, well, you just tell me when to stop then.
That's it.
Power One sends $10 and just says, "Epic." Bumbler Boy sends $25 and says, "Love you all. Less than 3. Nick sends $15 and says, "Thanks to the runners and the tech crew and everyone else for putting on a great event."
Okay, so this is the last one. You saw me struggle a bit on the previous one.
Yeah, piece of
because there's an invisible wall around that lever, so you have to jump in a particular pattern to activate it. And now we're going to jump back into bounds, and then back into bounds, into bounds. So it'll start looking more like an actual level, instead of pure darkness here. So I'm going to have to jump up here again. There's another invisible wall, like I mentioned before, but we can just, once again, hopefully climb over it like that. Shoot this guy, he has another key card we need. So something you may have noticed is that in the first level I collected the blue key card but never used it. That's why I have 2 now, and that's important for this level. Because you have to do a lot of traveling in each level to collect key cards. But since inventory carries through a level, so we have the key card from the previous level, we don't need to collect all 2 of them. I wanted this guy to be more closer to me. So I take this blue key card, drop it. I hope I dropped it. Yeah, I did. There it is. And now I'm going to walk very funny. I found that out only yesterday. So when you drop something and then press a button, then you walk like this. Yeah, that's great. I like it. I want those guys all dead. That guy too. And now I'm going to have to be very careful with both my health and my ammo. So I don't want to get shot by this guy. I do want to shoot him.
Awesome.
That was good enough, but I'm still going to save here for a second. After I shoot him. Oh god, that was bad. I'm just going to save anyway, just in case. I do have 3 pistol ammo left, but only 7 rockets. And I need to hit this guy. Use the second blue key card here. Shoot him. There's some health and armor here that will keep me alive for long enough, I hope. And we have to upload the disc we picked up at the start of the level.
Wasted me that time. Yeah, you wanted a piece of me? Eat
This
that,
is fine.
pal.
This should be fine. And we have to upload it here, then fire is detected. That's what Norton would say back then. Fire is detected.
Jesus.
And now we just need to not die until the end of the level. I'm going to drop this gun, and we're going to back into normal animation mode. I know it's sad, but it has to be done, because otherwise I can't shoot. And now we will head to the end of the level, which is kind of interesting. Like I said previously, if you just head to the end of the level without completing all of these objectives, then you will you won't soft lock, but you will just lose the level. But that doesn't mean that once the objectives are complete, you have to finish the level as intended.
They almost wasted me that time.
Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me.
Ah,
Oh god.
Jesus, I'm hit.
Okay, we're good. So instead of normally you have to go to a secret area with the red key card, walk down here and drop down here to finish the last objective, which is finding the exit. But now we just trigger it from here. So we've got all the we've got everything completed. Now we're going to enter the submarine, which has armed explosives on board for some reason. I'm not sure why. They are trying to blow something up, but they have them armed while they are still on board, so that doesn't seem like the most clever
definitely
thing to
down
do.
with this.
Now we're going to walk around quite a bit, but as you can see we have the yellow and the red key card, so we don't have to walk through the level 3 times. This game has a lot of triggers for spawning enemies, but we're going to avoid most of them by already having all these key cards. So we still have the yellow one. We already activated the engines, which is normally your last objective. And now we're just going to walk through the level. So if there's any more donations you have, go ahead.
Warning. Boarding party detected on helicopter deck.
We sure do. The Danish Fire Brigade sends $50 and says, Danish Fire Brigade from Fireman's old WoW guild represent. And probably going to say this completely wrong. I'm so sorry. Verdansk? That.
They almost wasted me that time. They almost wasted me that time.
I don't know how words.
I think that was fine. I don't know either because I'm Dutch and not Danish, but that's close enough.
Then, fine, it's agreed. I said it right.
Yeah, exactly. You were completely correct. Well, if you have any more, just go ahead. I'll be walking around for a bit longer. So.
All right. Curry Yggdrasil sends $128 and says, amazing game, amazing run, amazing cause. Thank you so much for all that you do. Nintendo Freak 64 sends $10 and they say, here's to a good run for a good cause. More than happy to donate to such an amazing cause, to those who fought the good fight, and to those we can help prevent. Much love.
Okay, so I'm going to wrap up this level real soon now. As you can tell, in this level you have to disarm the bombs, activate the engines, and then plot a new course to wherever I want to go. So we're going to do the last part now, and in the meanwhile I've defused all the bombs already, so that should show up as objective completed, I hope. Otherwise I missed one. I'll check in a second. Once you've completed all objectives, you can just head to the exit, and even if you die after you finish the level, it'll still complete it, and you won't be dead. If you actually die during the level, your character will be disabled, which is a funny gimmick as well. So you have several characters, you're like some kind of squad, and if one of you dies, then you can do the same mission again with other characters. But obviously we don't want to do that, because this guy says speed. Oh no. I was hoping for him to be not in my way.
They almost wasted me that time.
I got enough health for this, that's fine. This guy is not in my way, I think. No, he never is. Because normally you would go to the next part of this level and kill the boss. But since we have the red key card and we used it already, we're just going to plot the course while they are all standing here and shooting at me and finish the level. So there we go. And now we're apparently safe. So the next level is... I can't even remember what it's called.
I am definitely
but
down
we're
with
looking
this.
for their hidden base. And this is probably my favorite level as it is now, as it's plotted now or routed. You just shoot some people first, and then we pick up one. The objective here was to pick up the save disk, and then find the hidden entrance. Picking up the save disk is rather quick, especially if you can climb up walls. I need that guy to die.
Jesus, I'm hit.
Oh, he's not dead yet. No. Now he is. I need that guy to die. And now we pick up the save disk, and then we just head straight to the exit instead of doing all the objectives, and you will see why in a moment. I'm wondering how this guy isn't breaking his back walking like this, but it seems he's surviving just fine. We're going to climb up here, and this is my favorite part of the game actually. Oh my god, if I can get it. well, I can, because I don't know how this level works normally, so I have to get it. So there's nothing up here, except some nice black ceiling. Please make it, okay. So there's a nice black ceiling here. I don't know why. It's not a skybox, because that's a skybox. But you can just walk straight to the exit when you're up here. So that's just really perfect. You will see the exit sign here. There's the exit sign. I'll show you it up close after I don't die here. But before we hit the exit sign, like I mentioned before, you have to complete the objective. So I have to find the hidden entrance. And look over there, it's the hidden entrance. So I touch it, then I go back up here, and then I did it. And that's the exit sign. So that's this level done. One of my favorite levels, and one of the shortest ones as well, so maybe that has something to do with it.
I am definitely down
And now we're going
with
to a monastery, and this is one of the few levels that's quicker when you do it normally, more or less.
We've been invaded.
So we're actually going to see most of this level.
They almost wasted me that time.
Well, we're going to see the most important parts of this level. We pick up the sniper rifle here, which one hit kills people when you headshot them. Except bosses, and we're going to see an actual boss fight here. I hope it'll be a two-hitter, but you never know. Oh, that was good. This guy, I wanted that too. And it's time for another save game here. Because in case I lose ammo or something. Nice. Perfect. Now we're just going to get those two snipers, and we're going to wall climb up here. There we go, in one turn as well. And shoot this guy in the face. Collect another red key card. We're going to keep stacking red key cards now, because it keeps bringing extra red key cards from the previous levels. So that's actually not useful at all, but it makes the inventory look very full. One interesting thing about this game is actually that if you carry too many guns, that's also why I threw away the rocket launcher. If you carry too many guns, you weigh more and you walk slower. So we want to keep our inventory quite light. Here's a blue screen. I don't know what they were trying to do there, but... Oh, I need to not fall down into the abyss. I need to actually jump over a box here. Okay, that's good. And now it's going to be the hardest level, so that's going to
great.
struggle me. I'm going to struggle a lot there, and we'll have a lot of time for donations in about a minute. This is the cathedral level.
I am definitely
so we're
down
in
with
cathedral
this.
now, and we need to do all the objectives that are down there. There's a sniper up here. I need to wait till the cursor goes green because I can't see. Where is he? No, that's not a sniper. That's someone with a rocket launcher.
Cool.
I'll just reload the level and shoot him. I hope to shoot him right this time. He should be up there. Yeah, there he is. Okay. Now we're going to do a long wall climb here. I hope to get it in one try. That would be very good, but almost never happens. So this is a lot of mashing. There is a script for it if you don't want to mash. But obviously I do want to mash, because mashing is fun. So if we have any donations, now is a good time, because I'm just going to run through the level and shoot people in the face.
All right then. Jimmy Noodles sends $5 and says, I think it's time for a $5 donation train. I agree. The Wanderer sends $50 and says, it's been really great to once again gather with my fellow gamers to watch some awesome speedruns being performed. This past year has been a bit lonely for some, so spending some time together as a community, even if virtually, has been awesome. Thanks to all the runners and people behind the scenes for another great event. Faisal sends $5 and says, let's make the world a better place.
Okay, I'm going to beat the elevator up here. That's the intended way to do this game. Oh my god, don't fall down. Please don't fall down. Okay, there we go. And we beat the elevator, which is why we don't take the elevator, because it's very slow. Now we have this very narrow corridor, and I have to shoot someone while I walk through it, and I can't really see him. So I'm just going to have to go by the green cursor again. Nice. I usually don't get that guy in one hit. That was good. Okay, so in about a minute or something, we'll start dying a lot. and a lot of times in a row, probably. Otherwise, it's a world record if I don't die.
Just wasting me that time.
So
Jesus.
then we'll have a lot of time for donations, probably. Not yet. This is still fine. I'm used to this. We're going to complete this part of the level backwards as well. So you're supposed to drop down here, but since we can wall jump, we can climb up and go like this and hit the level from this side, and it opens the gate for us. And I'm going to make a lot of safety saves here, or well, one, which isn't a lot, I guess. Oh, I got that guy dead at least. And if this guy doesn't hit me, we should be good. I'm going to save here. And this is going to be a save that we're going to use a lot. Because this is where we run to the boss. There we go. We're already going to load once because I got hit too much there. We're going to run to the boss, try to shoot him twice, and then run into a closet, which is our secret escape route. That was just as bad. So if you have any donations, now is the perfect time to give them, to get them wet, because now we're going to really die probably a couple of times. So go ahead if you have any donations to read.
All right. Rios sends $15 and says, "At first I was unsure about this game, but then I realized I am definitely down with it."
No deaths. No deaths. Crazy, but bad for. Well, I guess I'll donate for the people that didn't get to donate. And there is a crash, so that's good. So if you have any donations, and that was way too loud.
It got revenge.
Yeah, I don't think Tech had time to fix that. Okay.
I am definitely down with this.
Sure, we can fill the time with some donations here. Jeff C sends $20 and says, "Thanks to the runners, organizers, and staff for putting these events together every year."
Cool, this rocks.
Read that. Fleecy Bacon sends $250 and says, "Thanks for the awesome time these speedruns gave me."
Okay, we're back in game, I think. Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Jacob sends $25 and says, "Happy to help, love the work, and love the folks making it all happen."
Yeah, thanks for all the donations, guys. It's really good to hear that it's still going. We are in a new level, and we picked up this laser rifle. So we dropped our sniper rifle, because that's not going to be good anymore. And we picked up the laser rifle. And here in this level we have to rescue the hostages. And to rescue hostages, all you have to do is shoot guys in brown shirts. So this guy has to die, but that guy doesn't really care. So the hostage just walks away, and then they're safe. Somehow. That's how terrorists work. Once you shoot someone in a brown shirt, then you're safe. So there's 4 hostages we have to rescue. We should have 3 by now, and this should be the last one. So I only shoot that guy, and then I run off and head to the exit. And hopefully don't get shot by the guy with the grenade launcher. He does kill a lot of his friends, though, but that's not bad. That's not really a bad idea. At least it helps me out. And we still have all those red key cards, so we go. As you can see here, if we use one, we use all of them. And that's that level. So that went well. I think we're going to end up way underestimated if this keeps going like this. Which isn't bad. It could even be a world record, who knows. But now I'm just going to run around and defuse bombs. So if there are more donations, now is a good time as well.
Okay, Snake 8head sends $250 and says, "Good morning, GDQ. Awful Block is awfully good as usual. I'm happy I got to see it totally not Pierce Brosnan and Vigilante. Let's make sure John Halo saves humanity later in the event. Less than 3, literally saying the phrase less than 3, and then includes a wiki face." Anonymous sends a $500 donation with no comment. Thank you so much. Anonymous sends $25 and says, "GDQ, great for the mind, body, and soul. Awful for productivity."
See, I'm going to try not to die here and not to pick up any of their weapons. I haven't died yet. There's someone shooting everyone, but that's not my bad. Okay, we made it and didn't die. That's good. So there's just a few more missions to go, and it's going really well
Cool,
so
this
far.
rocks.
With just one crash and not a single death, I think. Did we die? I don't think so. So that has never happened before. This level is also one of my favorites because of the amount of speedrun strats in here.
Halt!
So you have to assassinate a few targets here. One is at the end of this hallway, but you can climb up these rafters. I want that guy dead actually, because he does too much damage. And now we can just walk to him and assassinate him from above, like this. And he's dead. One of the captains died already. The other one is even better, I think, because the game wants you to take a massive detour, collect key cards, open the door and then shoot him. But what they didn't realize is that I can snipe him from... Ooh, this is good. So I landed on that edge there, which allowed me to jump again, and then I could jump onto this ledge, which is where I need to be. Because the actual captain is in this is over there shooting at a shotgun with us. Shooting at us with a shotgun. But we can just shoot him from here without ever opening the door, so that saves us a lot of time.
They almost wasted me there.
Okay, so I'm going to save here for safety reasons. Because I have to shoot someone here while jumping. Okay, I got him.
Oh, yeah. Piece of cake.
Oh my god, shoot him. Please shoot him. Okay, there we go. Now we're finished with this level. We're going to head to the exit. And normally you take an elevator somewhere. And I haven't played this game casually, so I don't know where that somewhere is. I just know where the exit is. So we're going to just head over there instead of taking the elevator. Because as we could see earlier, elevators are slow. So you're going to see me do a little, a lot of extra out of bounds. Here we are. There's an elevator. And we're just going to head to the exit. And the exit is at the bottom of the elevator. And I don't know where the entrance to the elevator is, actually. So I'm just going to hit it, and that should finish this level. That was great. Okay.
Okay, listen up.
So we've got, I think, 3 more levels to go.
Cool, this rocks.
This one is quite difficult. Sometimes when you do your inventory management wrong, this one is easier than it is now, because now I have to collect this blue key card, which I don't have to do if I mess up my inventory management. I know that doesn't sound like it makes sense, but there's some things in this route that can still be improved, including that of key card manipulation. So you bring in some key cards with you from previous levels, and sometimes it clones them. And sometimes when it's in a particular slot that isn't empty after the end of the level. I'm not sure if I can make any more sense of it than that. Oh god, I need to not die here. This is okay, I hope. So we have to blow up our helipad here. And it wants us to go all through the level. Oh god. Throw it. Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. But we can just throw the... Oh god, I'm going to die. I'm not going to die. I'm going to die. If there's even one other enemy that spawns near here, I don't think there is, but I hope not. I can hear someone dying. Go, 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 go. Okay, this is fine. We made it. So we blew up the helicopter by just throwing the bomb through a window instead of going all the way around the level to set up the bomb. This is the almost final level now. And we're doing great on time, I think. I'm not sure if you can see more or less how long we have been live.
Yeah, I'm a slight delay, but on my screen it's 27:17.
That's yeah, we're really close then. So the world record I think currently is around 35 minutes. So that's good. All I need to do is not soft lock here.
Stronghold, you destroy the order. It's been tried before. You have no idea who is pulling your strings. And for your arrogance and stupidity, you will die. You will die.
Imagine dying for your arrogance and stupidity. Now we're waiting for the boss to come over here. He has a very effective gun that hits very hard. So, yeah, I'm on very low health now. I probably should have picked up this one before I did that. But we'll see how it goes. There's some enemies here. Luckily the gun is also powerful for us, but now we're out of ammo, so I need to shoot these snipers without getting hit.
You want a piece of me? Eat that,
A
pal.
lot. Oh god. Yeah, this doesn't look good. Do I have some? Okay, this might be okay. I'm actually going to save over another save, just in case. Because I need a yellow key card that's going to spawn from this guy. That is okay, but there's also that woman with okay, she's dead, I think. Yeah. Okay, that was important. If I die to that woman, she'll keep killing me over and over again. So we made it, sort of. There's still that sniper, but he's not much danger. So we can just climb up here, down here, use the yellow key card to open this door. And we need to pick up a bomb to blow up that weird reactor we previously saw. And the bomb is over here. So now we're more or less safe. There are going to be some enemies here, but I can take them out quite easily with the laser rifle. And now we're just going to run to the end, throw the bomb, and hope we don't die. And if we do, we'll just have to relaunch this level, but it should be okay. So we throw the bomb here into this kind of weird thing. Now we're going to stand around this corner, shoot people when they come by.
Yeah, a piece of cake.
I think we're safe. There we go. Very good. So the final level. It turns out it was all a big conspiracy and your leader is actually the enemy.
I am definitely down with this.
We weren't expecting that in a game like this. So you get shot as soon as you spawn, and usually you also die quite quickly. But we did well here. Now I want to not die here. That's good. Jump up here. You still have a red key card, which allows us to finish this level immediately. And I'm going to make a safety save at the bottom of the elevator, because that's where the boss fights happen. If there's any more donations, now is the perfect time for the last elevator ride of the game.
Alright, let's get a few more donation comments in here. The Strategic Gamer sends $25 and says, wait, so I can add a comment to my donation and it might get read out loud? But what can I put? Wait, this text. I have an idea. Insert profound comment here. Nailed it.
I just throw in some sample text. That always works.
Insert comment here.
Oh, okay, this is the end of the game, so unless I die here, which is quite possible. But... yeah, I died. Okay. So go on. If you have any more donations, we're just going to keep restarting this until I get it.
Alright. Michael sends $10 and says, hi GDQ, this is my first time donating. Hope your runs do well and have fun. Seriously Surly sends $50 and says, so far this has been awesome. Can we ramp it up? I think we can.
Okay, this time we're going to get him. I'm just going to pick up some health, some armor, and we're just going to rush him and not care about anyone. Not even those two laser rifle ladies. Oh, actually, we're going to get one. Did he die? He did die, but I don't know if it will play the end of the game. It did! We won! We died, but we won. That's, so now I'm going to be quiet.
I am gravely disappointed with the outcome of this operation.
Really? I consider it quite a success.
Are you mad? Steyer, Calver, and Thorson are dead. The biotoxin has been destroyed.
A flesh wound, nothing more. Our other operations are proceeding without impediment. The destabilization of the Asian economy, the terrorist attacks in Africa, the corruption of the American media. All is proceeding according to plan.
But Steyer...
Steyer was a fool. He attempted too much. But even fools can sometimes aid a greater cause.
Explain yourself.
We now know the face of our enemy. Scion has stepped out into the light, and we shall not underestimate their resourcefulness again.
We should be making every effort to destroy Scion.
No. We should allow them to continue, but under our watchful eye. Steyr was not our only agent within Scion.
I see. Then it is your opinion that the Order shall prevail?
Opinion. My brothers, it is our destiny.
So since it's 2020 now, I'm sure you've known that they did not prevail, not even in 2010. So some shout-outs, first of all, to Albert Hammack for introducing me to this game. I found it in the Obscure Speedrun Club, where he was the only runner, and he explained to me how the game worked and what to look for in the game. So that's how I started routing it, and now it's, I don't know what the time was, but I think this is a new world record, so that's really good. And shout outs to the Fire Brigade, of course, and thanks a lot for having me, GDQ, and keep those donations coming, and I'll see you around. Probably I'll be watching the stream myself, because I don't want to miss any of these awful games. So thanks a lot.
That was a 32-28, by the way. Nice. Yay! All right. So I'm about to get out of here so you all can watch more awful games, but I do want to get through just a couple more donations. See here. Nibe sends $25 and says, many folks are mistaken. Halo is the name of the AI partner. The main character's name is not Doom Guy. An easy mistake to make. Well, that depends on which universe you're talking about, right? Is it the Crisis on Infinite Halos, or is it Halo 1: The Halo Adventures? It depends on the canon, I think. Random Numbers sends $100 and says, donating for LLK's awesome joke about the O and ODST being an escaped Halo. Thank you for the laugh this morning. I needed it. LLK's choice. That was not a joke. That is actually true. It was originally going to be Halo Daylight Savings Time, and then the Halo escaped. Look it up in the Halo book. It's Halo-shaped, so it's very hard to read, but look it up. Anyway, I will get out of here. Keep donating for Halo 3 so we can get that added to the schedule. Up next is Dr. No as the host, so keep sending those great Halo plot points. I think it'll be a good thing to continue reading. See you, everybody! And we're going to go to a brief Twitch ad while I go out, by the way, and stick around. We'll be right back with more awful games.
Thanks, LOK. Welcome back to Awesome Games Done Quick 2021 Online, powered by Twitch. My name is Dr. No. I will be your host for the next few runs, and it is going to be a treat. I hope you are settled in because we are not going to waste any more time. We are going to go straight to some virtual reality goodness with Dagron running Lawnmower Man.
Yes, the Lawnmower Man.